After an unremarkable day of voting across Cambodia, preliminary results show what most expected: the overwhelming electoral victory for the ruling party of Prime Minister Hun Sen. In the absence of the main opposition party, the CNRP, which was dissolved last year, the CPP enjoyed a rather processional day at the ballot boxes. It has secured at this stage at least 80% of the popular vote and more than 100 of the 125 seats in the National Assembly. That's according to the CPP spokesman Hun Sen, and those numbers could still increase. The CPP easily won every province in the country, with smaller parties contesting unlikely to have any significant influence in the next term of parliament. Voter turnout was a major talking point before and during this contest as a reflection of real CPP support in the midst of community intimidation and opposition calls for an election boycott. Judging by the numbers, that campaign was an apparent non-factor in the final outcome announced by the National Election Commission. At present, more than 82% of registered voters, about 6.9 million people, cast their ballot. That was more than the heavily contested election in 2013. But the high number of invalid votes, particularly in urban areas, was suggestive of a clear, silent protest against the ruling party. About 17% of all votes in Phnom Penh were deemed invalid or spoiled, and numbers were also high in other provinces. But overall, no doubt, it is an outcome that will boost the government's claim of democratic legitimacy. And this was an election that was calm on the surface, but it was turbulent in its conception. The NEC has declared it a success, saying it shows to the international community that Cambodians know clearly about their democratic rights. Its chairman says Cambodia should be proud. But CNRP official Kem Monavitya, the daughter of its jailed leader Kem Sokha, claims the figures are fabricated. And she's called this election a circus and praised the bravery of those who carried out a boycott. Now, international observers from China and some other countries said the process was transparent and there was no pressure on people to vote. But there was little analysis from them so far about the general climate in which this election has been contested, one where independent media, civil rights groups and freedom of speech have all been stifled. The official final results will come on August 15, but one thing is assured: Hun Sen's time in power will continue for at least the next 5 years. Jack Board, Channel News Asia, Phnom Penh.